Hey, Whammy. Uh, Here is today's topic. Since we've got all this crazy stuff going on, we got these riots and corona and just crazy stuff, and people are losing their minds, man. And a lot of it's like a perfect storm that we're dealing with. Excuse me. If we didn't have the coronavirus going on, if this was just strictly George Floyd, I think you'd see about 20% of what you're seeing. Like if the corona wasn't there, everyone was still had to go to work, had their jobs, paying bills, et cetera, et cetera. And this happened. I think you would see Minneapolis getting burnt to the ground, um, and probably that's about it. Okay, maybe one other state nearby or something like that. Um, and I don't mean to say that the feeling of how wrong and horrible it was would be different. Everyone knows that's just wrong as fucked up. But I just heard a gunshot. I don't know if you guys can hear that. So and now I'm super heightened, and it's funny because what this video is actually about is what is your riot weaponry? Like if you had to protect your neighborhood, what guns would you have on you while you're outside guarding your neighborhood or inside? But mainly, if you had to, go outside at some point in time, what would be your setup? What guns would you have on you? Ammo, mags, you name it. What would you have on you? I'm a very simple guy, and I'll tell you, it wouldn't be a lot of what you see from other people. Like, I'm not gonna have a big vest on with all these, bunch of crazy mags and whatnot. Um, but I would have my AR. So first, I would have my main concealed carry gun, and I would be concealed carrying it. I wouldn't be open carrying it. I'd open carry my AR, but my pistol, I'm used to concealed carrying it. So this is my main concealed carry gun. This is what I call Scarface. And the reason I call him Scarface, no, it's not because of that. The reason I call him Scarface is because when I was actually doing the slide, getting it this color, um, I made a mistake and I actually scratched the side of the slide and it scraped it up pretty. You can from there you may or may not be able to see it, but when you're up close, you can definitely see it. It's scarred up, and so I named it Scarface because of that. So anyway, um, and there's a lot to this gun. Like I completely customized this gun myself. It's got a crazy trigger on it. It's got a 2.5 pound trigger. Got a crazy reset. This is a ETS. Got 19 rounds in here, 9mm. And yeah, this is actually a Glock 22, but this is a 40 to 9mm conversion barrel, Alpha Wolf, as you can see, threaded here. So, and then I have extended controls because I have little hands, really little hands. And no, that's not true. Um, so this right here can be a problem. Like when I go to holster this, it can be a problem. And so what I did is there's a company. Oh, the name, I'm forgetting the name right now, but they make heavier magazine release pins. So inside there's a, if you don't understand how a Glock magazine release works, inside there's this pin that's about this long and it goes down inside. When you press in on that, it squeezes it to the left, so it bends. It's this pin, very skinny pin, and when you push in on that, it bends to the right. Okay, it bends at about, I believe, like 7 or 8 pounds. So I bought one where it's stronger. So instead of it being like 8 pounds, it's like 11 or 12 pounds. And so I put that in there. So this can't get accidentally hit. Like you got to mean it, right? But it's not so hard that it could be a problem. It's simple, right? It's simple. Um, and you see this here. That's just to make sure I can get that mag in there faster. Or not necessarily, it can be faster, but what it really is for is to correct your mistakes. So if you are slightly off in putting that mag in there, it's gonna help guide that mag in. That's what it's really for. But I literally everything in here is custom, so I'm not gonna go through everything. Everything in here is custom. So this is the gun I would have on me, right? So I have that. I definitely have extra mag. Okay, this is a what is this, Magpul PMag. This is a PMag for Glock 17 round mag. So I definitely have an extra mag in my truck. In my truck, I carry this. Okay, 40 round mag. So this is inside of my truck. If I need to get to this, it's there. So there's that. And my AR. So nothing too special. It is a Bushmaster. However, the only thing on here that's still Bushmaster, I guess, is the barrel. And outside of that, I've pretty much customized it. Well, the trigger, excuse me. So I have not, I've been planning on getting a different trigger because this trigger sucks. It really does. But I'm always going on to something else that I feel is more important or whatever, because even though the trigger sucks, it's still good enough to where I'm still hitting anything that I'm aiming at, no problem, no issue. But eventually I'm going to get this fixed because it sucks, the trigger. But besides that, I mean, it's sighted in perfect. I keep it on magnification 4. And that's because I have my pop-up sights here, 45-degree pop-up sights. So if I need to do any kind of close work, I just use the pop-up sights here. And then anything at distance, we're here. So here, here. Just that quick, just that easy. And it's all nice and tightened down. We have another ETS magazine. I love ETS mags. I just do. Some people hate them. Some people are like they're crap. For me, they've always been okay. I've dropped them. I don't know how many times. When I'm training, I just drop, and if they can't drop and hold, then they're out of here. But they've always held. So ETS mag for that, and HFG for hand grip, forward hand grip. My sling is somewhere else right now, but I have a 2-point sling is how I carry that. And yeah, I'm not going to go through everything again. I'm not going to go through everything that I've done to it, but this is my AR that's been customized by moi and none other. So I've put 30. I can for sure say 3,000 rounds. I cannot say for sure 4,000 rounds, but it's in between 3,000 and 4,000 rounds. I just don't know how much I use this specific day, but I know for a fact I've went through 3,000. Not one single hiccup, nothing. And to me, that says a lot for AR. Some might not like that statement, but it's just how I feel about it. I feel like ARs, when they get dirty or when they get dry, that's when you start seeing things happen with ARs. And if you've shot enough, you've seen almost everything have a malfunction. Everything. Okay. Glocks, 1911, HK, you name it. It's CZs. I've seen it all. And so that's my point there is I ran this to where it was dry. It was dirty, and it never, ever, ever gave me a hiccup, not once. So I feel very confident with this gun. I love it. It's not a super high tier AR-15. It's not a Daniel Defense or anything. However, as long as that barrel holds up, everything else I've customized and upgraded so that this run, bolt, everything, you name it, firing, everything. So even boy, I'm losing all kind of words right now. But the the mechanism in here, that the recoil system, even that's custom. Everything's custom. So um, I trust the gun. I trust it all the way through. And I love the setup. Like I said, I got forward magnification and got these for up close, and everything is lovely and dandy. Very comfortable grip. Specifically chose this grip. Um, Everything's good. I usually carry this up here, and it holds better for some reason. For me, holds a little higher, and I like it that way. So these are my weapons. This is what I would have on me in riot situation, to protect my neighborhood, family, or whatever I'm protecting. This is what I would have. So let me know in the comments what you would have, and maybe you've been out there already and you had your stuff. Let me know what you had, your vest, whatever that you have on you or you would have on you in those situations. Let me know in the comments below. All right, let me out.